Hello everyone, I'm TheCrimsonDM and welcome back to Crimson Plays Minecraft. So, in the last episode, we did the outside to a lot of these houses. Hold on just a minute. So we did a lot of the outside to these houses. Now we're going to try and do a little bit of work on the landscaping and a little bit of the interior. At least that's the plan. I might go completely off the rails, because sometimes I do that. So I just got done watching a video by System Z to get a couple of simple rules down for house design. And because I am doing my own thing and I'm playing creative, I'm going to completely redo the floor here. Because why not? I mean, who's going to stop me? No one. That's who's going to stop me. Cool. That's white and lighter. Okay. So I'm just looking at the brightness levels of the walls for the moment. I know that I could have a floating bed. I don't particularly want a floating bed, if you know what I'm saying. I'm Super Saiyan. Always Super Saiyan. Okay, that'll work. I think that one extra block of height will do a lot to make it feel better in here. Yeah. So, this is my... I think I'm too tired for this. It's early in the morning, and I think I'm too tired to be building and talking and making sense of anything. You know what? But I'm going to do it anyway because I want to, and it's more important for me to continuously make more episodes, and actually have an active channel, and then that way, maybe eventually people will love me. That's a joke, by the way. I know sometimes sometimes my jokes come off as being played a little too straight. Let's see. I don't know why I didn't do this before. I don't mean like the last episode. I mean like years ago when I originally made this thing. Oops. I don't know why I didn't lower the floor. Like, it seems like such a simple thing that I could have done back then, but for some reason I didn't do it. I like that little boop. That looks cool. It kills the hallway a little bit, but let's see. Is there a way I can actually utilize the wall to make some kind of pattern? Can I do that? It looks like I can. Yeah, I like this design, because if I'm gonna have to go out there and fix that again. Oh well. If I do that, I can add furnitures on there. So, I'm still not very good at interior design. The good news about having this Hobbit home, which is not a Hobbit home, Not a Hobbit home, is that I can build into the mountain and basically make it as big inside as I want, even with me playing with the rules of the outside looking smaller. So this initial space will need to be, utilized in a, that looks weird, utilized in a way that is more creative, but I can build more rooms if I want to. But I'm not sure that I want to do that. In fact, as I've been thinking about it, I'm going to redesign how this house is shaped, because I don't like the shape of it. Oh man, this is going to be a nightmare on the outside, I think. Not too bad of one, but enough of one. Oh, I'm not working on the rail cart system anymore. Where's lighting at? I can't wait to get my new microphone. I'm so excited. You won't have to hear my clicking noises. You'll be able to hear my voice clearer, and it won't sound like mumbled, I think he said this word. I mean, I still slur a little bit, but that's probably got nothing to do with the microphone. It's all the excessive drugs! I'm kidding. I don't do drugs in excess. I do them moderately. Da 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 da. That's more of a joke. I don't do drugs. Except for, you know, the stuff for my asthma and whatever. So, legal drugs. I'm clear to make that a joke because there are people who, sometimes like me, don't pick up on sarcasm, which is less of a statement about humans because humans suck. I mean, come on. Why would you want to be human? You'd be like, I don't know, a dragon or a wolf or a cockroach. Let's all be cockroaches. But yeah, I have a hard time with picking up on sarcasm. Not sarcasm. Well, sarcasm too. I have a hard time picking up on satirical humor sometimes. Like, there have been numerous times where someone's said something, like one of my friends have said something, and they're trying to be sarcastic, and I hear it, and I think they're being serious. And usually I will clarify and be like, are you joking? I've had just enough times where my friends have told me in a sarcastic voice that, of course they're not joking. To give a pretend example of, like, I might be like, hey, can you pass the salt? And they'll be like, of course I can't pass the salt. You're not allowed to use the salt. And I'll be like, oh, okay, I guess I don't need it. Because I'm not sure if they're being serious and weird. Because I've met some people that are weird like that. Or if they are, you know, being sarcastic. And if I try to ask for them to confirm that they're being sarcastic, sometimes they give me a sarcastic response of, I would never be sarcastic about salt. And that makes me go crazy inside and want to kill some people. Because I have a very hard time handling that. I don't always know what's going on, and that bothers me deeply. Turns out a lot of people that have autism struggle with stuff like that too, so yeah, it's not exactly an uncommon occurrence for people like me. I don't even know why I'm talking about this. I just started talking about something and words came out, and I'm like, okay, words. Words are good. We need words to communicate with, as that is how human beings do things. If we didn't have words, we couldn't communicate, and everyone would be really confused. Especially in today's modern era where communication has become so important, but also has become so hypersensitive that it is insane. Like, the amount of hypersensitivity we have nowadays is nuts. Like, I keep looking online and I'm like, why can't people just mind their own business anymore? I mean, we all have different opinions. Isn't that okay? No, you need to interject your opinions on others and ruin their culture. Okay. Well, if it makes you feel better, you can say whatever you want. I'm not going to complain. Just don't take away my ability to be free. Because freedom is, like, the most important thing to me. And I don't mean that in the traditional, America is freedom. I mean, my ability to say and think whatever I want. If it's right, if it's wrong, if it's insane, if it's inane, if it's in my brain, it's mine. I want to be able to create freely and speak freely and sing freely. And if people don't like it, well, I can't apologize if I'm being rude, which, to be fair, there have been a number of times where I haven't been able to read a social situation, and I feel really bad about that. But most of the time, if you don't like what I'm saying, you either speak up and say, hey, can you stop that? to which I will, if I'm not being super autistic, I will do my best to actually shut my mouth. I'll have to make a friggin' just a draw my life video about how hard it is for me to sometimes be able to do that, because, you know, for some reason it's a struggle. It's like really hard to actually shut up. That's not fair to anyone. Not to other people, not to me, and it makes me feel bad every time I think about it. Well, every time I do it, I guess, not think about it. Ooh, what if I did something that was crazy? Crazy, say? Yeah. So I should be actually inside the frickin' mountain, which means if I do dig far enough, I will end up inside the mine shaft, which would be kind of cool. I want to try doing that. So I think I got the layout of this little house out better. Like, I mean, just look at this. I got a little layout. I like this layout. If I actually break away those two, there's a cool little, like, you look up there and you see this. I like that, but I want to make it more purposeful. So, get me some stairs. Thank ya. And I want to put some stairs. Come on, you can do it. There we go. And I could probably actually do that. And that looks kind of cool. Can we complete the circle? Complete the circle. Yeah, and then you still can't quite see over it. No, I don't like that. Let's see what I can do. I'm probably just going to do that. I like the staircase, though. The staircase there is kind of cool. It looks weird. But you know what? Weird house design is sometimes good house design. Amen, brother. Trying to figure out what the next thing I should do is. I want to get the house shape done. And if you're asking what this is, I don't know yet. I think I want to make like a little inside window that goes to nothing. But maybe I won't do that. Maybe I'll change that. Let me see what this is like. So you should be coming up here. You see this little house. You're like, oh, that looks cozy. And you go inside and you're like, whoa, this is bigger than I thought. And you go, whoa, this is bigger than I thought. And yeah, that's the right feeling. What I didn't do is something I could fix is this ceiling. But I also want to put a log there. Right about here. You're asking, why a log? Well, because it looks like a support beam. And a support beam is a functional idea. And a good way to give shape and structure to your little house. Like, I could probably get away with a short support beam there. And just be like support beam, and I probably want to put support beams on the corners. Tell you what, I'm going to do a little bit of shaping or whatever, and I'll get back to you in a second. Alright everyone, I did some more work. I extended the wall by 1. I put a frame around here. It's not the prettiest thing in the world, but it does give the room some definite shape. So you go in here and there's some shape to it. It stands out. It's unique. I'm going to put a dining table here. So, you know, not actually using that because that would look atrocious. But something along the lines of this, with a table in the middle. Yeah. And this is obviously the bedroom. I will try and get the bathroom back, or the bathroom thing back in here, the bathing room, because I liked it. And this is it so far. Maybe I could put a little fireplace in the corner here, just like stone brick. And we do netherrack, something kind of like this. Obviously, this is not the final product, but you know, we do this and dig up, make an actual chimney on the outside, which I do kind of want to see where that goes right now. I have a sneaking suspicion, and I am wrong. I was so wrong about where that goes. Okay, well, cool. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode. If you guys liked it, like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, and as always, thanks for watching. Adios.